Hello, and welcome once more to another one of my little book hauls. Today we're focusing on the work of Dennis Wheatley, an author that I'd before... I'm a tricksy little bugger today. I've tied some string around this bottle and it's the other side's around my leg. So there's no mischievous things going on. If anything goes wrong from now on, then something really is wrong. But there we are. Right, let's begin from the beginning. Hello, Dennis Wheatley today. So prior to a couple of weeks ago, I didn't even know who Dennis Wheatley was. So apparently a British author, prolific writer from the 30s up to the 60s, wrote all kinds of stuff. So a lot of kind of adventure, espionage, spy stuff. Some of it, I think, informed the work of Fleming, the James Bond series, but also some occult stuff. So I think back in the day it was referred to as occult rather than horror fiction. But so yeah, paranormal shenanigans. So lots of paranormal shit going on today. Obviously, we've got the satanic candle here, which is all agitated because there's shit going on. What else? We've got our ale here. Now today is a seasonal stout. Thank you, spirits. Seasonal stout, robust coffee and chocolate by all accounts. I can't remember where I got this from now. Co-op, okay. No, I think Vanessa got me this actually. It's a pity we can't get the spirits to pop the top off, but there we are. Okay. Let's have a little sniff. Yes, yeah, chocolate for sure, and stale coffee, I would say. Ooh, that's nice. 4.5%, so not too naughty. Spirits everywhere. Okay, let's crack on. So today I'm just going to cover the occult books, or the ones I assume to be occult in nature. So we've got 11 paperbacks. Various conditions here. Some of them look like they're straight from the devil himself. We've also got another work of non-fiction by Dennis Wheatley dealing with the occult, which we will get to at the very end. Some interesting stuff going on inside there. But anyway, right, first one, let's go. So, here we go. Sorry, the lighting's not brilliant in here, as usual, but there we are. Dennis Wheatley, Unholy Crusade. That's quite a nice cover. I like this shade of blue. We got some kind of perhaps Aztec stuff going on in the background. Who knows? It's been read. It's a bit of you can see this. All of these books have been read. I've already been through them, but I haven't sniffed any of them. Okay, I'm going to quickly. I'll do some of the blurbs, but maybe not all of them. We'll see. That's the man himself there, looking quite nice there in his smoking jacket. Nice glass of red. He's definitely a smoker, good man, and perhaps caught in the act of writing some fiction. But anyway, let's read this. Adam Gordon is crossing a street in New Mexico, in Mexico City, when he's knocked down by a car. Great start. For a few seconds he blacks out, then wakes up 1,000 years in the past. Ever since he was a child, Adam has been able to dream himself back in time. Now the full significance of his gift is revealed. For Adam is none other than the reincarnation of the man-god Quetzalcoatl, and in the cutthroat world of modern Mexican politics, that proves to be a terrifying inheritance. Okay, that sounds interesting. United Kingdom, 60 pence. You probably can't read this. Bloody light's terrible in here. So I haven't done anything to these books other than take them out of the box. So we've got a little bit of detritus here. I don't know what that is. A satanic mote of dust. One would assume some dust there as well. Let's have a look inside. Okay. Yeah, it looks okay. No inscriptions or anything, unfortunately. Okay, this is from 1975. I should say these were all from the same seller. So I found it on Facebook Marketplace. They weren't going to post them. It was a bloody great crate of it. It would have cost a fortune. But as luck would have it, or as the satanic mysteries unfolded, it allowed me to realise that these books were near to where my brother lives up in Reading. So he agreed to meet this person in a shadowy corner of a car park somewhere, and a transaction was taking place. Not in blood, but in money. And there we are. We've got all these books. Okay. I'm going to have to be careful. This fucking bottle's still connected to my leg. Anyway, right. Let's have a quick perusal. It's all fine. It's all fine. Yes. Okay. Check out the cover. Check out the cover, and I'll dip my nose inside. Some of these are going to be tricky, I think. But there we are. Okay. Oh, my goodness. Well, straight off the bat, we've got wood. Oh, drain. It smells like a drain. This is some really dodgy shit we've got here today. Anyway, let's crack on. Let's have a quick beverage, and I'll take this off first. Yeah. Delicious. Right, next one. Okay, the Fabulous Valley. I'm not sure if this is actually an occult one or one of those. Interesting cover though, I must say. I'm not sure I actually like it, but there we are. Got a young lady looking terrified, gleaming gems, some kind of leopard there, a crashing plane and a cobra. Couple of young dandies and another blue-eyed young beauty. Another plane crashing to the ground. Okay, let's read this one. In a London solicitor's office, the heirs of John Thomas Long gather eagerly to share the pickings of his estate. But to the family which disowned him during his life, the old man has left a tantalising legacy, 3 strange clues, and the hint of unimaginable wealth. This sounds wonderful. Far away in the uncharted wastes of the Kalahari lies a legendary valley littered with uncut diamonds, but only those with the courage and the cunning to brave its deadly guardians can hope to enter it and return alive. Good Lord, this is Indiana Jones fodder. Right, okay, let's have a look inside. Creasing. Not too bad though. Page trying to come away there. Okay, so this edition 1975. When was it initially published? 1953. So this could be a precursor to Indiana Jones, yeah? To Peggy and Bino. I don't know. Okay, we've got some foldage on the corner there. Possibly a satanic fold. I don't know if such a thing exists. Otherwise, I'd love to find a hidden manuscript of some kind. Then we could go on an adventure, couldn't we? To the darkest Peru. Oh, look at this. Page has been folded down. Nothing untoward. Okay, cast your eyes over that cover. I'm going to dip in. Okay, this is different straight away. Not much. Not much at all, actually. I would say this is a splinter of fresh pine, but the freshness is gone, so it's old pine, but a splinter, if you will. Okay, right. Hello! Look at this one! This is a black magic story. The devil rides out. So we have the devil there for sure, riding some ill-begotten beast, or flying horse of some kind. The dark version of Pegasus, one might assume. The spine has been very well... Look at this. Look at the bend on that. Someone's really given this a damn good thrashing. The spine, very, very indented. It's been read and reread, perhaps feverishly. Okay, right. He makes the most incredible seem absolutely real. Sunday Times. Okay, let's read this. Very short blurb. Sorry, the lighting in here is awful today. There's a dark cloud above my studio this morning. Perhaps because what we're going to be doing here today. Hidden in the slums of Paris was the luxurious Temple of the Beasts. A beautiful woman snared by Satanists, a young man brought to the verge of madness. Against the terrifying backdrop of the occult, in the London and Paris of today, ancient rituals are used for lust and gain, while a small group of courageous people battle with the powers of darkness. I bloody love the sound of all of these. Okay. Right, let's have a look. Okay, look at this. Something mysterious is going on with this page. It wants to turn itself. Okay, originally published in 34. Crikey. But this one, 8th impression, 1966. Almost the sign of the beast. Number of the beast. We've got to be careful. We have got to be careful today. Okay, right, let's have a careful riffle through here. We have some kind of, it looks like a feather. A tiny, tiny little bit of feather. What can that mean? What can it mean? Hello? What's that? I saw some kind of, look at this. Some kind of code or something related to the story, of course. Anyway, there we are. Check out the cover. See what's going on there. Looks like there's a vestige of some other figure in the background. I don't know. Anyway, cast your eyes. I'm going to try and sniff this. It looks bloody horrid. Look at the side of it. Ugh. Okay. Ooh. That's quite nice. Oh, that's quite fitting, really. Yeah. Church pew. Polished wood. It's been polished over and over again by various bottoms. Slightly fecal, for that matter. So, of course, we've got wood in there as well. That's about it. Yeah. Quite pleasant, actually. This is a nice, mature specimen. Okay, let's get some more ale in us. I should say I'm recording on Saturday for a change. No church bells. Hopefully I've put some kind of sound thing in the background. Perhaps something satanic. But it's still, well, it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so we're having an afternoon tipple. Okay, right, let's crack on. Now this cover is a beauty. Look at this. Dennis Wheatley, The Irish Witch. My goodness, a black magic story. It's quite a splendid illustration, actually. The cover scan will look better when you see it a bit later. Published by Arrow. Most of these appear to be by Arrow. Never heard of them, but then I don't know anything about anything. Spine, look at the state of this spine. Been read and reread to wild abandon. I really like these short blurbs, actually. It's you haven't got to read a short story just to know what the book's about. So, right, let's get in. Cast your eyes over the gentleman himself as I read this. The Hellfire Club is being revived by a sensuous wanton who calls herself the Irish Witch. Once more, the titled of the land are being sucked into its vortex of vice and degradation, and among them is Susan, Roger Brooke's young and lovely daughter. Soon it will be Walpurgis night. Soon a ruined castle will echo to the baying of initiates as Susan is led towards an altar, there to be ritually violated by the priest of Satan. Good God! And we've got the eye sockets there of a skull with some kind of cowled cretin, Satanist cretin. Okay, let's have a look inside. So far, I want to read all of these. What the hell? Okay, so what we've got here is someone's been ticking off the books, and they've written up here, Desperate Measures. I'm assuming that's a book that this chap or woman, I'm not sure who, this is perhaps a book they're going for. Otherwise, it's quite a strange thing. Desperate Measures. Don't have to look into that. I don't think I remember seeing Desperate Measures within his bibliography. He wrote over 75 books, apparently. And I've got 47 of them now. Oh dear. Okay. All tickety-boo, tickety-boo. Yes, nothing going on in there. When was it published? Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself here. 75, this edition. Okay. Previous, 1956. Quite old. Okay. Cast your eyes over this Irish Witch. Good God. She hasn't got any nipples. Anyway, on we go. Ooh. Wood. I'm going to say church door. So it's wood, but there's there's rainwater plastered over it. Good God. Ugh. Okay, let's have another bev. Very nice, very nice. The coffee and the chocolate are subtle, I would say, but it's still quite nice. It's quite sweet, actually, for a stout. Anyway, let's crack on. Look at this. Look at the title of this one. They used dark forces. Oh, wonderful. Okay, we're dealing with the Nazis here. There's a lot of folklore regarding the Nazis during the Second World War, employing the research into occult means of defeating the rest of the world. Oh my goodness, we've got a goat, a satanic goat on the background there. That's some kind of altar. Devilish. Okay, okay, look at this blurb. It's in a circle. You probably won't be able to read this, but I will endeavour to do it for you. Was Hitler a Satanist? No actual proof has yet emerged, but there is ample evidence to suggest that he regularly consulted occultists. They used dark forces, which is set in the Second World War, features secret agent Gregory Salist, this time in the company of an ex-Bolshevik general named Stefan Koporovich. Parachuted into Nazi Germany, the two of them join forces with the widow of a German diplomat who is in contact with Allied intelligence. It is through her that Gregory becomes unwillingly involved with a Jewish black magician. And when 16 months later they meet again, each decides to use occult forces in an attempt to destroy the maniac Hitler once and for all. So Dennis Wheatley did do service. I don't know much about it, only just that he was in the army, I believe. Decorated as well. He had a number of medals. So there are war stories amongst these. So the previous owner has tallied some more books here. This seems to be an early acquisition. He hasn't ticked off many there. I'm assuming it's a he. It might be a she. I don't know. So what have we got here? 1971. Yes, okay. Right. This looks in very good condition, actually. It has been read. I'm still hoping to find something interesting in one of these books, but not yet. Okay, cast your eyes over that. Not much to see there. Got a swastika there. Good Lord. Okay. Ah. Yes, yes. Ooh. Wood, of course, but there's a tiny bit of cinnamon. There's a spice to it.
Supposed to eat the cinnamon in a row like that.
Okay. Make of that what you will. All right. Let's crack on. Hello there. Hello. Right, I know about this one. So I knew about this before I knew about Dennis Wheatley. So I'd seen the Hammer horror film, To the Devil a Daughter. I've seen it multiple times, actually. It's one of the films I like to have playing in the background when I'm painting. Strangely enough, I'm not that strange, but there we are. I almost said mental, you're not allowed to say that anymore. Cracking film, actually. So a lot of, Hammer horror films, I don't know how many were derived from Dennis Wheatley, but it's that kind of thing, isn't it? A lot of those Hammer horror films dealt with the occult, so it's a natural bedfellow, if you will. So we've got this young lady there cavorting about. So in the film, she's a nun, I think. So she's been raised in seclusion somewhere in Germany, and they're raising her to be the mother of Satan, basically. It's very sordid, but very good story, I thought. Brilliant film. You should check it out if you can. Anyway, she's mocking surprise there. It doesn't look very convincing. Nipples are more or less in place. And we've got a severed goat's head. The spine is concave. Mild tanning to the outside pages. Here we go. Let's go for the blurb. See if the book differs to the film greatly. Excuse me. Christina seemed no different from any other young girl, polite, attractive, and a little shy. But each evening, as darkness fell, the demonic power within her betrayed its presence, and a terrible pattern of evil began to emerge. Miles away, in the mist and rain of the Essex marshes, a satanic priest has created a hideous creature, and now it was waiting beneath the ancient stones of Bentford Priory for the virgin sacrifice that would give it life. Okay, this is quite different to the film then. So, in the film, she was brought up to be the kind of the mother to give birth, perhaps, I think, to this thing. I'm not sure. No, it's I can't remember now. Probably whatever. No, it was the transference of the demon that had been birthed into her, something like that. Okay, so we've got some numbers here. Looks like an old phone number, perhaps 5 digits. Who knows? Otherwise, let's crack on. Wow, lots of different impressions there. This edition, 1974. So 1974, very nice condition for a book from 74, I must say. Look at that. Wonderful. But no hidden maps or anything. Damn it! I've seen some better covers of this one, incidentally. There's a really good one with a church, a stained glass window, and a silhouette of a goat. So a lot of goat imagery going on with these. But anyway, cast your eyes over this one, and I'll dip in. Oh. Yeah. Disappointing. Splinter of wood. Very little going on with that. Damn. Okay, we've got another disappointment here because... So look, this is the next one. It's The Satanist. So this is the one Chris wants me to read. As you can see, it bears a striking resemblance to this one. So this reprint, they must have done the same one. Young lady there, scantily clad, more or less naked. Well, she is naked, with flames. And then different things in the foreground there. Very, very cheap way of doing it. I don't like that at all. So, severed goat's head in this one. This one we've got a broken crucifix held by a mummified hand, it would appear. Okay, The Satanist. Oh, this is interesting. I've never heard of this one until Chris told me about it. Let's blurb it up. Okay, for years, Colonel Verney. So Verney is a character in to the Devil, the Daughter, in that film, had suspected a link between devil worship and the subversive influence of Soviet Russia. When they found Teddy Morden's crucified body, he knew his grimmest fears were justified. Then came the Coon affair. Coon affair. And suddenly not only Britain's security, but the peace of the world was in danger. In the course of their duties, all of Verney's agents faced possible torture or death. But for Mary, the fight against her husband's killers meant danger of a different kind. Her total submission to their vicious and degrading rituals. There appears to be a theme here. Young women are readily violated in various... good God. Sordid practices. We might have a signed edition here. This can't be true. Okay, so again, he's been ticking them off. 1974 again, so the same series. Look at this. What? That can't be. I'm trying to see if there's an impression, whether it's pushed through. I don't think it is. I think that's a print. We'll have a look in more detail. What do you think? I think it's too clean. Yeah, I don't know. I would say that's too clean. Anyway, potentially a signed copy. I think that's too clean. It's too centered. Yeah. I got a bit excited then. Almost gave me wood. Okay, right. Have a look at the cover. I'm going to dip in. Right, yes, same as that one. No, splinter of wood, not much there. No, disappointing. Okay, onwards. Well, that's quite an intriguing title there. The Haunting of Toby Jugg. A black magic story. Okay, I'm not sure what's going on here. Grandfather clock. Someone's face inside it. Trapped inside a grandfather clock, perhaps with a tarantula cavorting about the outside. Okay, the spine. Pretty damn buggered. And again, we've got the goat on the back there, glaring back at us maliciously. Okay, throughout the Middle Ages, and indeed up until the end of the 18th century, the burning of witches and the fear of witchcraft was an ever-present part of life, a daily occurrence. But how is it that during the past 100 years or so little interest has been taken in the devil's activities? The haunting of Toby Jugg suggests an answer, woven into a tale of modern love and courage, of intrigue, hypnotism and Satan worship. It propounds a theory that under a new guise the devil is still intensely active, that through his chosen emissaries he is nearer than ever before to achieving victory in this age-old struggle to become, in fact as well as in name, the prince of this world. Okay. Yes, those wonderful times. Terrible. Okay, 1971, slightly older. Dedicate this book to my friends, past and present, of the Royal Air Force. Say he was in the Air Force, not the Army. Apologies. Okay, look at this. Look at this thing here. It's moving. Don't like the look of it, to be honest. Okay. Otherwise, pretty good. Pretty damn good. Some folding of the pages, but by pure accident, I would assume. Okay, have a look at the cover. And let's get in. That's more like it. Yes. Familiar territory. Wood! It's not wood, but it's wood, but it's also a bit of walnut shell. Let's not get carried away here. Okay, how many have we got left? 4 more. Let's crack on. Look at this bugger. The Ka of Gifford Hillary. The story of the occult. Okay, Hillary's not having a good time there. I don't know what's going on. Surrounded by a kind of garland of ivy and these white things. Looks like she's in a bubble of some kind. She's not having the best of days. Her teeth are almost as bad as mine. No offense. Okay, lots of creasing here. Arrow again. Spine. Not good. Okay, let's get on with it. The Ka of Gifford Hillary is a story concerned with the greatest of all mysteries, what happens after death. With Sir Gifford Hillary and Wing Commander Johnny Norton involved in plans to counter the might of Soviet Russia, interest soon centres on the evil Lady Anchoret and the tragedy which occurred at Longshot Hall, South Hampshire on the night of the 9th of September. A victim is struck down, and from that moment onwards the events which follow seem at first fantastic and unbelievable, but are later recognised to be entirely logical. What does happen after death, and why should Sir Gifford find himself in prison on trial for his life? Good God. Okay, right. Again, nothing written there, no spells. Okay, 1970. We're going back in time another year from the last one. Okay, it's dedicated to Colonel Bevan. Lovely. Okay, look at this. Folded corner there, but pure accident, one would assume. Imagine that, a folded corner that contains some kind of curse that once unfolded makes your penis shrink. I don't know where that came from. Okay, right. Cast your eyes over the poor Hillary there, and I'll dip in to sniff what she's doing inside, if you will. Elementary. Wood. Just wood. Plain old bloody wood. Okay, two more paperbacks and then we're getting into the hardback. Okay, here we are. Strange Conflict. A black magic story. What the hell is going on here? We've got some tribal African masks down here. We have some potted plants. Don't know what that is. A dead strung up chicken. Oven mitt? I don't know. Satanic shit going on here. Ah, hell. Got a broken book. Let's quickly read the blurb, see if it warrants a read. Strange Conflict is a story set in the Second World War featuring the Duc de Richelieu, who is faced with a problem of the utmost importance. What methods are the enemy using to discover the secret routes of the Atlantic convoys? His answer is at once bizarre and fantastic. The enemy are in touch with supernatural powers, which can only be overcome by those who dare to join battle with them on the astral plane. The Duke and his followers put this theory to test and face the terrifying challenge from the powers of darkness, journeying to the sinister island of Haiti, where, amidst the horrors of voodoo and black magic, they confront their arch-enemy in bodily form. Whoa. Okay, so to all appearances it seemed quite nice condition, but yeah, the cover has completely fucked off. Look at it. It looks like it was bound with blood, perhaps virgin blood, but yeah, it's completely shagged. Right, that's a shame. I'll have to glue that back. Look at this. So this time they've taken to ticking off their books with a red pen, perhaps in blood. Interesting how it's changed over the years. 1971. So other than the fact that it's completely unbound from the jacket, it's okay inside. But again, no hidden things. Okay, cast your eyes over that strange assortment and try and tell me what the hell's going on, if you will. Okay, in we go. Oh, hello. We have an old friend that's come back to play here. Yes. Digestive biscuit. So there's the sweetness with that one. Almost edible. Crack on. Okay, this is the last one of the books, of the fiction. Gateway to Hell. They're not fucking about with this one. Black magic story. We have a goat skull this time, with a satanic candle on the forehead. This satanic candle here is getting jealous. Although we have a more impressive girth with this one. Okay, so the corner's been perished here. It's parting company. But I don't mind a bit of that. Gives it character. Spine is pretty shagged. And again we have the goat on the back. Right, let's get on with it. In Russia, in the Spanish Civil War, in Poland, in Romania, so that's Romania, I guess, the Duke of de Richelieu and the modern musketeers had adventured together. In England and the Caribbean, they had faced Satanists and the devil himself, but now one of them, Rex Van Ryan, was accused of robbing a Buenos Aires bank of $1 million, appeared to have as a friend an ex-SS Gruppenführer, was even claimed to be a murderer. Now he was missing. The answer to the mystery seemed to lie in the heart of the desolate Bolivian Andes, and in the search Rex's friends were to face once again the revolting, orgiastic rites of the Satanists, and to discover a devil-inspired plan to bring open race war to every city in the world. Good God! There appears to be lots of orgies going on in these books. Okay, 1972, this one. Very good condition, I must say. Very good. Yes, just a bit of satanic fluff here and there. Okay, there's nothing going on here. No hidden morsels. Nothing at all. What a shame. Oh, that didn't sound good. Oh dear. No. Oh no. A fault has appeared within the book. Oh dear. Yeah, it's about to perish. Anyway, cast your eyes over that. Look at it. It's opened. It's opening like a box to hell. A door to hell, perhaps. Yeah, it's look at it. It's breaking as we speak, as I speak. Anyway, soak it in. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, this is a church pew as well, but dusty attic. There's an attic smell. Musty dust primarily. Okay, there we are. There's all of those. Right, so the last one to show you, I'm just going to flick through, just in case you get cursed just by looking at these satanic artifacts. But here we go. This is the big bugger. It's a hardback. Can't even get the whole thing in frame here. I might have to move the satanic candle here and my beverage. Let's do that. I'm going to have to be careful with that. Well, see, this is where the curse acts its vengeance and we burn the bloody place down. Where should I put that? Oh dear. Uh-oh. I'll put it on top of Gateway to Hell. Oh my god. Unbeknownst to me, I'm setting up a ritual and I don't even know it's happening. Anyway, so here we go. Unfortunately, there is some light damage you can see here. But yeah, look at the image on the back there. Quite interesting. It's, I assume, lifted from an old painting that doesn't have a significant satanic reference. I have no idea where it's from. Let's just be fair here. But interestingly, if you take the jacket off, there's quite a nice, look at that. It's quite nice book in its own right. I'd probably remove the jacket personally. The devil and all his works. Interesting. Okay, so let's just do a little bit of flickery, if you will. Anything going on? There's a bat there, obviously. Okay, I'm just going to go through some of the coloured plates. I think, see if we can get some of them. Oh dear! Look at that. First one I go to is a young woman naked with a sword across her. Good God, there's all kinds of stuff going on here. Look at this. Filth. That's not, yes, that's a woodblock print. Trying a suspected witch by immersion. Oh my god. Yeah, they were doomed, they were. If they die, they're human. If they struggle and die, they're a witch. Or something like that. I don't know. They didn't have a chance. Teaching a young witch to ride a broomstick. Huh. Nice little illustration there. You can't really see that break well, can you? Anyway, there we are. But yeah. I don't think I'll read this. I don't know. Maybe I will. Oh dear, what's going on there? Oh, it's the Marcus. Oh, I thought it was P. Marcus de Sade. Brinvilliers suffering water torture under interrogation. Again, another suspected witch, I would assume. Having to drink it. Oh, it's terrible. Look at this. The pact written in his own blood by which Urbane Grandier sold his soul to the devil. Good God. That's the cover illustration. A witch's Sabbath offering children to the horned god. My goodness. Yeah, this could be a good read, actually. I must say, when I was a young man, I was quite superstitious. I mean, that's more or less left me now. But there are vestiges. Occasionally, I'll do strange things just in case, to ward off evil, if you will. But I'm not religious in the slightest. But yeah, occasionally it returns. Yeah, there's various satanic imagery going on here, symbolism and whatnot. That's an interesting painting. I've come across this before. I see a dark man in your life. Venetian tarot cards. Okay, you get the idea. Was it Peter Cushing? I can't remember. One of the actors of those Hammer horrors said that he had occult experiences. Was it not Cushing? Christopher, what was he called? Christopher Lee. Yeah, so who knows? Have you had any occult experiences personally? If you have, please let me know. So I'll be reading The Satanist at some point, but I've got a few other books to get through first. But yeah, I'm definitely going to read some of those. They sounded quite intriguing. Have any of you read any of Dennis Wheatley? Could you recommend any more other than The Satanist for me to peruse? Anyway, we'll leave it there for today. Thank you for watching, and I hope I didn't scare you too much at the beginning. Apologies if I did. Anyway, cheerio. Cheers. Careful with this bloody candle here. Ooh, I can feel darker powers.
Oh, you bastard.